So the biggest question that I get since moving to France is why did I move here and how did I do it? So I get this question asked at least 4 to 5 times a week at my job at a cupcake shop in Paris because it's pretty obvious from my accent that I'm not French and I must be from somewhere very exciting. So usually I tell them, of course, that I'm from Kansas, which is all true. I was born and raised there. And the reason I came to France was mostly to be with my husband, who's French. I moved here not because I was a Francophile or just, loved the language or anything like that, which was fine. I always planned to visit, but it was very unplanned that I would actually move here, especially for so long. This is now 7 years I've been living here in France legally. Thank you. And it's been rough. I moved here. Well, I moved here in 2007, but I had my first visit to France in 2006, and I stayed for 3 months to get to see if my husband Thomas and I would work as a couple. And using the 3-month visa that you get on the passports in the U.S., I decided to stay for the full 3 months, and I thought that it was really good. Got to see France for the first time, got to see Paris. Didn't go outside of the area for that whole time though. Came back for a second trip, which was, I guess, the Christmas of 2006, leaving just after the beginning of 2007. That's when I went down to meet his family down in Nice, and then, get to spend the whole Christmas vacation together. Since then, moving was in August 2007, so now here it's August 2014, so it's officially 7 years. I've been through the hard process of getting the carte de séjour, which is the legal card papers to stay in this country. So I had that for 3 years, each year having to renew, and I would use the Bobigny Prefecture, which I'm not sure what the U.S. equivalent would be. It's not exactly a town hall, it's more than that, and it's more than a police station, but they deal with all the immigration. And so I would have to go there, and it's pretty much the worst one in France because this whole area, the 93, the 93rd department, is the most concentrated of immigrants, those trying to stay legally and illegally. So we would have to get up by 4 a.m. and try to be there, starting to wait in line around 5:30 to 6 a.m. at least. Then you would wait in line until 9:30, sometimes 10 o'clock, where you'd be giving a slip of paper with a number by the officials that worked there, and you would get to be seen. And that itself would take hours and hours and hours. You'd be lucky if you were out of there by 2 o'clock usually. And if you're just missing a single piece of paperwork, it's not like you could jump the line the next time you came. You'd have to go through it all again, all again. And that's the same for basically any country. I'm not from a European country, so my coming to live here was not just like if someone who is French trying to live, over in the UK or in Spain or whatever. The passports are pretty interchangeable because they are part of the same union, European Union. So it was rough, but after that, after the 3rd year, I could apply for the 10-year card, my carte de résident. So I'm actually a French resident here. I'm not a French citizen because I've not changed that. So from being married and moving here in August 2007, it's now 7 years, and it's pretty good. I've had a job now for 2.5 years. Before that, I was trying to make a go as just a freelancer. Didn't always go so well, but it was also, I think, getting to know a new country and language because I didn't know French before. I'm about a middle schooler's level, probably, but I can't really discuss very well in French. And that's how I came to move here, really. Trying to make plans to leave the country with my husband and move back to the U.S. We figure we should at least live in each other's country for a little while before we think of moving somewhere else. And that's how I came to live here. If you have any questions or want some advice on moving here or your experience, go ahead and put them in the comments below. If you want to find me anywhere on the internet, all the social links are also there. And I hope you check out my other videos. Bye.